what I'm going to be calling this big bug unit.
I'm calling it Amazing Treasure Unit.
She's calling the Amazing Treasure Unit. I'm going to call it the Amazing Treasure Bug Unit. There's a lot of bugs in this unit.
I have never been happier going through a unit. I don't know if you can tell in the stuff we've been through so far, but I am ecstatic. This is my kind of unit all day long. This stuff makes me just happier than I've ever been looking at your stuff.
Well, we got our truck.
We're in a U-Haul.
Yeah, shout out to Alpha and Omega for giving us a U-Haul today.
Place we've bought many storage units at before.
Yeah, we bought many storage units, and I rented some storage units from there when I lived closer to it. We live across the street practically from the storage unit where our storage facility is at now. But Alpha and Omega is a very, very good unit. We got our coffee, and I got a hot chocolate with peppermint.
Eliano's.
Yep, which is awesome food awesome coffee shop here in Paulding County.
And we had 20% off today.
We had 20% off today. I went to Dollar General and I got myself some bug gloves so that I can get those bugs off of me. We brought a broom and we brought some broom and trash bags and stuff so we can take care of the dirt, not get the dirt in the truck like we did yesterday. And I'm going to have my truck detailed now. We have been saying that for, I don't know, however long that we've owned the vehicle. Never had it detailed, but I'd like to have it detailed. But so far we have found a lot of exciting stuff. I don't know if Tracy videotaped or showed you the two
I haven't got those on camera yet because I found those after we finished the last film.
Do you want to mention them?
Yeah, we can go ahead and do it. They'll probably make a video eventually, but
two jackets, concert jackets from the 1980s.
Duran. They're so cool.
They are really, really cool.
Like satin concert jackets.
That are in really good shape too, considering the bag they came out of.
Yeah.
Had other things in it that were not in such
and a
shape.
Stone Cold Steve Austin 1990s t-shirt.
That's
just so cool. I love that kind of like 90s and 80s vintage stuff.
And that's the kind of stuff that you can make a ton of money on if you find it at yard sales, you find that at estate sales. We are going to hit an estate sale tomorrow only because we don't need to buy anything, which we're probably not going to buy anything because I've already looked at the estate sale
Looks
online.
Like one of those kind of like hoity-toity boring sales.
Yeah, it's bougie, and I don't do bougie estate sales, Susan. Shout out to my sister Suzanne. Yes, I am bougie when it comes to hotels, but I'm not bougie when it comes to estate sales. But they are awesome. They are Maple Street. Maybe we'll even do a little video there. Put up and everything, but we're just really going there because they are great people. They've worked with me before. I've worked with them buying a lot of stuff from their estate sales, and probably next year we might be hopefully liquidating an estate sale from them, which would be just amazing because liquidating estate sales is great. You get so much good stuff. It's all generally clean. It doesn't have a lot of bugs in it. I kind of dig it a little bit more, and I'm pretty sure the camera might be shaking a lot right now, and it's because of the truck and the roads that we are on.
And being in a U-Haul instead of in our normal, more smoother ride vehicles.
Yes. Yeah, we're definitely U-Haul, but nothing against U-Hauls. U-Hauls are great and everything like that. Tracy and I have talked about buying a box truck, talked about buying a trailer, and talked about buying, a big cargo van and all kinds of different stuff and everything. And maybe this year we might have to break down and actually do it because of our business has gone up so much.
I mean, it's funny because we don't need them that often though. When was the last time we truly needed a big truck like this? It's been a while.
I think it was when we bought the rat locker and the construction unit.
Yeah, the construction unit. So, it's definitely been a few months.
Either that or the antique. No, the antique one.
That was after that,
because the antique one came after that.
Yeah. But, sometimes we need them. Sometimes it would just sit for a couple of months. And renting this truck, yeah, the cost to rent this truck today probably would have been like a monthly payment for one. But, you know, for those 3 months in there that we didn't need one, then we weren't making a payment. So it's...
So we're thinking about probably getting a trailer, maybe even an open trailer, and then we could use that to help us get rid of some stuff, taking stuff to the scrap yard, taking stuff to the dump.
And if we purchase like a used open trailer, it's not going to lose value. We could probably always resell it for what we spend on it and upgrade later.
Right.
So that may be a good step for us. We'll make a decision eventually.
Eventually, we will definitely do that. But we enjoyed the ride to Roma last night and everything. So we're ready to get over there today, finish out the unit, get it all cleaned out for the stack and pack storage facility, and then bring it back to our unit, where we'll unload it probably tomorrow morning, or even some today, some tonight, doesn't matter. I'll just probably leave the truck over at the, well, I can't leave the truck over there because we don't have a vehicle. But maybe we'll figure something out.
We will pause this for now and get back to you when we get over to the storage facility.
Yep.
We'll see you in a little bit. Okay, we are back here at the unit with the U-Haul, ready to load it up. My goal is to stay out of Brian's way as much as possible because he is very set in his ways and how he likes to load units, load trucks, load everything. Now that we're here, you can definitely see how dusty everything is, but you can also see how cool everything is. Look at here. And the bugs. You can see here, look, Pokemon. In here, looks like some tools. What do we got here? Just, oh my gosh, everything. Old cards. What in the heck is this? A really old, cool camera. More Pokemon. That's an old Jungle box set, which I think is one of the earlier expansions. Some dolls, which it's funny, we were just talking about how this town is known for dolls. I don't believe that's one of them. That's those creepy porcelain dolls that I don't like, but we saw this box last night, but we didn't get to show it on camera. This is just chock full of action figures, a lot of Power Rangers we noticed. I've actually seen this before. I don't know if this is Power Rangers or something else. I remember getting one of those from an estate sale once. Power Rangers, that's Star Wars. I guess that's the Millennium Falcon. Just all kinds of cool action figures. Some cable boxes in here. Obviously not the coolest thing ever. In here are various books. I think there's gonna be some comic books, some role-playing books in with that. Down in here, that is Sega Saturn games. Got a whole box of Sega Saturn games in here, baby.
Oh, awesome.
That's what that box is.
Good money right there.
Yep. This box, can't tell what it is other than it's books. This box looks to be like PlayStation magazines.
That's good.
Uh-huh. This box is old, like art stuff from the 80s. Probably not the best box ever, but hey, it is what it is. What do we have here? Oh, that's a metal shelf. An unput together metal shelf, which we can always use that. Is this? Yep, that is. I opened this last night. It is literally a half-used bag of cat litter.
That's all that's in it?
That is all that's in there. I don't get it, but these boxes are the ones that intrigue me the most because they're almost each one is full of like a similar thing. Like this one is another one that's PlayStation magazines. This one down here looks like fantasy books. This one here is another type of book. I can't really get a good look at that one. But you can see, look at this, the dust on all of this. And bugs. Yes, bugs. Giant old Bart Simpson doll. Action figures. Action figures.
You opened that one up yesterday.
A wrestling guy who's missing a leg. Different kind of action figure. Everything. It's cool. I'm actually very excited to go through this big bag of old clothes because I can see t-shirts. T-shirts are my favorite old clothes to go through. T-shirts mean band shirts, wrestling shirts, pop culture shirts, even old shirts that are like certain church functions, races, things like that. Those can have appeal if they're old enough. This looks like, I don't know, sheets or something. That's probably not going to be anything there. I'm actually very excited about this trunk right here. Trunks are one of my favorite things. Trash cans, not so much usually, but that trash can was secured, so who knows? There is a little chest there. It's not a safe. My mom was asking if we had a safe. I don't believe we do. I can't see the very far corner, so can't promise, but I do not think there's going to be a safe here. Here's a little trunk. Let's do a little quick unboxing here on camera. Oh, it's a sewing kit. Okay. That's actually very cool. I will clean that out, clean that up, put that in my antique booth. Not something I expected to find here, but that's actually very nice.
Yeah, I like it.
I do too.
Full chock full of DVDs. I get $1 to $2 a piece on that.
Yep. The whole Lord of the Rings trilogy. Which I have a feeling you're going to see a lot of stuff like that. Trilogies and stuff. He's like, get out of my way. But he's not saying it like that because we're on camera and he's being nice. Look at this. Look at this acid wash. That's cool as heck. Right there. We will be selling that. This t-shirt right there. I don't know what it is, but I'm super excited about that t-shirt. There's a Ouija board here. A lot of people feel kind of sketchy about selling Ouija boards. I don't believe a Ouija board has any power unless you give it power. So I kept a Ouija board in my bedroom closet for years and years and years. I believe if we have any ghosts, they're friendly ghosts, and the cats enjoy the friendship. Another cool action figure. Ratchet and Clank. That's a PSP box. Unfortunately, that's empty. But that is the first peripheral or game system that we found where the box has been empty in this unit. That is a graduation gown, bag, empty shoebox. Linksys. This is the container here that I was trying to get into. That is actually locked. We will call this semi a safe. You know what? That's gonna be a video. Upcoming video. Brian breaks into a rusty, musty, dusty, spidery old box. You're gonna have to tune in again if you want to see what's in this box. And if you want to see what's in this trunk. I'm not opening this trunk today. We're not opening this box today. We're not opening most of these boxes today. All this will be opened later on in later videos because we have to move at some form of speed and I have to get out of Brian's way. But what else do we have here? Oh, that is an ammo case, metal ammo case. We sell those in our antique booth all the time. Absolutely sell those all the time because we get these in storage units more frequently than you would think. I usually sell them for about $15, $20 depending on the condition. More tubs. Most of them are not just full of one thing of cat litter. Most of these are chock full of stuff. I've checked a couple of them. Most of them we're not going through today.
But Brian, do you have anything else you want to say?
This is a great unit. I mean, there's clothes in those 3 bags right there, which I'm hoping are going to be concert shirts, any kind of
I did see a bag in there that has some t-shirts that have designs on them, so super excited to go through those later.
Anything that old to be good.
I do have a locked box in there. It's not a safe, but it is a locked box and it's locked, so that it will be a video.
There you go, Mom. I'll get that for you. Stuff, and I think I got a bug on my back.
But we're gonna wrap this video up for today.
For today or for right now?
For right now, we'll do a video on the, we'll finish it off on the way home, but I'm gonna turn this off now so I can get out of your way.
Okay.
All right?
You're not in my way, but...
Well, I'm gonna wrap it up so I can quit babbling to myself.
You can start putting some stuff in those plastic tubs that we put on.
Okay, we'll be back with you after we get this loaded up.
Yep.
Okay, I'm back for just a second. There is something that we have to open before we put it on the truck because we got to make sure that we pack it correctly to drive because I'm scared. This is a very old garbage can, and we believe that these people definitely had pets, and I'm a little bit scared that this may have been pet food. And 10, 15-year-old pet food, I'm scared. Oh my God, it's not pet food. Brian?
What is it?
It's completely full of action figures.
Oh, I love it.
This thing is, I don't know, 2.5 feet tall. Garbage can full of action figures.
I love it.
This is not pet food. This is not scary. This is action figures. Yeah. So, if you are the nerdy type, and I hope you are, and I hope you're watching this because you like this kind of stuff. I mean, I know a lot of you are my friends and family, and that's why you're watching this, but I hope some of you people just found me on YouTube or Instagram or something, and you actually like this kind of stuff. I'm going to be asking for help figuring out some of this stuff that I can't find by simple Google Lens search. So if you like this kind of stuff, follow along. Follow my Instagram. That's probably where I'll be posting saying, what is this? Help me figure out what this furry green guy is. I think this might be a Battletoads. I don't know. Off the top of my head, my first guess is this is a Battletoads, but I don't know. Anyhow, we've got another 2.5 feet full of action figures that need to be cleaned and figured out and listed. Sewer shark? Is that what that is? Is that a sewer shark? I don't know. That is definitely the Joker. I know that. That's the Joker. But like all that, I mean, there's been so many Jokers through the years. This is a giant horse. Your friend Tom. See, I have my friend Jeremy. I don't think Jeremy actually watches these videos, but he's a huge, like,
Tom
nerd.
Will know these things right here. That shark is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Him?
Yeah, I think so.
I was thinking it was sewer shark. I know there's a thing called sewer shark, but who knows? We'll figure all this out later. Anyhow, if you like this kind of stuff, follow along. Help us. If you love this kind of stuff, you know, if you're interested in this, we would love to make you a deal. We would love to sell some of this stuff. We will give our followers a better deal than when we're actually going to put it on YouTube or on eBay later. So, hey, win-win all the way around. We'll be back when we're done. See you in a few minutes. Go.
We're on the truck on the way back. We're back into Georgia already.
Yes.
We do got it loaded. We stopped and had a little bit of a break for a little bit.
Went to the restroom, got a drink.
Okay. We went and did that, all that. We got a great unit right here. We're going to unload. I'm going to probably start unloading it tonight, so I don't have to wake up early and unload then. And we're probably going to start loading or listing some of these awesome things that we got. It's neat to get something like this. And one of these units, I'm very, very, very hopeful that we find in the box, a Pokemon video game for the original Game Boy, and those things are like thousands of dollars. And this unit, I can conceivably see that.
Yeah, they did have Pokemon cards, so why wouldn't they have Pokemon video games since they had video games? So it's possible.
And we found all of those wrestling figures
That were new in the box.
that were all new in the box. And so obviously the person that had this unit was a collector,
Right.
and knew what he was collecting, or knew what he wanted to collect. And I'm just hopeful that we find that. The guy actually wanted to sell me the storage unit. Not the unit that we just bought. He wanted to sell me the whole thing.
The whole facility.
The whole facility. And I was like, I can't afford to buy the whole facility. And I kind of don't want to buy the whole facility, because then if I do that, I can't buy storage units. And I like buying storage units a lot better and stuff. But
that will just add to the list of strange things that people have tried to sell us.
yeah, that's not one of those things. And he goes, oh, I heard you got he said, this is what he said. He said, oh, I heard you have a storage unit. Do you want to buy this one? And I'm like, and I'm thinking that he wants me to buy another one there. So I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I'll think about buying another unit here. Which one? He goes, the whole thing. And I'm like, I can't do that.
Don't have that much cash in our pockets.
Yeah, I don't have $1.7 million in my pocket right now. You know, I probably got about $1.7 million in inventory, but
Not really.
it's gotta sell. You know, yeah, probably not. I think we're probably in about maybe 300, maybe 400,000 in inventory, because I know I got I'm over 115,000, I think. Now.
And that's listing prices.
That's listing prices,
yeah.
not sale prices, and fees and everything like that.
And everything's not going to sell in one day. That's never going to happen.
No. And if it does, then I'll just retire. Then I'll go buy other storage units and pack it all in again. And hire some guys.
Hire some guys. That would be nice.
Yes, we would always like to hire some guys. You hear that on Store North all the time. Yeah, we're going to let the guys take care of this. Well, here are the guys. Right here. So, but we're probably going to do a video of unloading the truck a little bit, because I'm pretty sure it's going to still be light.
We'll probably I'm probably going to end this video here and start that on the next video.
Start that one on the next video? Okay.
Because I'm trying not to make these super duper long, because the last video was actually our longest one that we've had so far.
Oh, okay.
And this one's already getting longer, so, or
Well,
not
that's
longer.
mainly because somebody gets so excited about garbage cans full of action figures. And they're not the cheap action figures, they're the good action figures from the 70s, 80s, 90s.
Yep.
Those are the good ones, those are the ones you want. Tracy made a bundle of money on a purchase that we got at a yard sale for He-Man. She bought it we paid $75 for it, and she probably made about $750.
Yep. And they sold quick.
Yeah.
I'd say 75% of them within 2 weeks, and at this point it's been, I don't know, 3 or 4 months, 4 or 5 months at this point. I think I have 2 pieces left, and they're very small pieces.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure we're going to find some more of them in here.
Probably.
And if we do, Tracy will be able to identify them pretty quickly.
Yep, I learned a whole lot about He-Man.
Yeah, and she ain't talking about me. So,
But yeah, we're driving home from Roanoke, Alabama. Looks like we're, 19 miles out of Carrollton right now?
yeah, we're still in Heard County.
Yep.
But it's a very pleasant drive, and those are good. Unless this thing doesn't want to shift.
They never do. There you go.
Yeah, go ahead and burn it all the way up to 5,500 RPM. That was brilliant. Yeah, that was about a tank of gas right there. But a very, very pleasant drive. And when you do pleasant drives, I don't care how long it takes, I'll go buy an old unit. I would rather do this than ever try to drive a truck in downtown Atlanta. I won't do that anymore.
The
If I
thing
do that,
about
I'm
this
gonna hire someone.
unit or this drive is I would make this drive myself. I don't like driving on expressways or in prefer to drive into more rural areas or ways that we can go in back roads. So this would be no problem at all for me.
I love driving country roads. I've always been very much of a driver of back roads and seeing really cool stuff. We saw a really cool waterfall in Rockville, Alabama, that I think is where they did some filming of The Walking Dead. I think there was a scene in The Walking Dead where Herschel and just had gotten with Rick. They were still in Atlanta, and they were on those flat rock areas, stuff like that. Yeah, it's on like season 3 or 4, maybe. But really just cool to see some of the parts of America that you don't see every day.
Right.
You know, and I like that. I'm definitely a travel person. So we are planning a huge vacation, a huge dream trip, I'm calling it. But that's not for about another 4 more years. And we're putting money aside for that. And when we do that one, we are literally going to be hopefully buying some storage units in other states that we normally don't go to. Like California, I've already told her we're buying a storage unit in California and stuff like that, because I want to go to a live auction in California just to see some of my heroes. You know, I love Dave Hester and Renee Minnesota.
Hunt Brothers Pizza!
And Hunt Brothers Pizza. Shout out to Hunt Brothers Pizza. Yay. So good. But this unit that we got right here reminds me of a unit that Renee Minnesota got on Storage Wars, where it was just chock full of video games and video game equipment. I mean, Tracy, you saw it earlier. She was just opening up a box, and then we started. I would open up a box and there's like nothing in it. And I'm like, well, man, I'm just gonna let Tracy open up all the boxes. She opens up one, it's got, you know, brand new wrestling figures in it, and that's good money. And
Brand new old wrestling figures.
yeah, old
mind
wrestling
you.
figures. Yeah.
Not brand new like from the store today. Brand new from the 90's.
Yeah, this is like, if some of my old wrestling friends might know, the NWO. They had NWO wrestling figures we got that are brand new in the package, and I'm excited about grabbing those things, putting those up. Wish we would have got this unit about a month earlier, and we could really have had it good for Christmas, but again, I ain't too worried about it. You know, the stuff's gonna sell. So I think we're gonna be wrapping it up.
Yep, we're gonna wrap this video up for now. We will be back tomorrow with the next video, which will show us unloading this and probably going through a couple of tubs. And this series will continue going through this awesome, just cool vintage and nerdy unit.
Yep. Now we're looking at a unit in Murphy, North Carolina for my mom. Shout out, Mom. We're going to buy a storage unit in Murphy, North Carolina just for you so that you can go gambling and we can buy a storage unit. I like our gamble better.
If you like what you see, like, share, subscribe. We are excited to share this journey with you, and we want to share this journey with as many other people who like this kind of thing too.
Yep. Oh, and one other thing too. Just to those of you that do not think that doing storage units is dangerous, yesterday I did bust my head open. Okay, when I do mean open, I mean open. I was bleeding
He did
in the back
gash
of my
his
head.
head pretty darn good.
Yep.
He
Doing
did
the
that
storage
on his part because he made a little boo-boo.
I did. It was totally my fault. I didn't want to point out the fact that I was being stupid when I did it. Thank you very much, Tracy. Love ya.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.